Ahoy, this is Zdenka. This is DJI Osmo Mobile 8P smartphone gimbal. In this video, I'll show you how you can create cinematic movement, creative angles, and a better looking content completely on your own. Plus, I'll show you all the gimbal's upgrades and new features. This video is brought to you by DJI. Let's start with showing off this location filmed in new DJI Mimo widescreen mode that gives you the classic 2.35:1 cinema aspect ratio, as the DJI Mimo app has been upgraded as well. The look wouldn't be complete without color grading. The fastest way would be going to Filters, choosing one of the many cinematic style filters, or going to LUT, import your own LUT, or go to LUT Hub, where you have many more choices even for different color modes such as Rec 709, D-Log Amp Profile, and D-Log. Let me just go ahead and choose one of the looks and film some shots. I would like to point out that stabilization has been also upgraded, making it much easier to achieve very smooth shots. I already showed you the new screen on the removable remote that is also called Osmo Frame Tap, which helps you to not only control the gimbal from far away, so you don't have to go back and forth, but it also helps with framing and composition, and that applies to filming in any app, such as Blackmagic Camera app, for example. What you need to do is go to the DJI Mimo app, go to Settings, where you can see things like exposure control, where you can film in manual mode, and teleprompter. Connect the remote, tap on screencasting, and follow these two steps. Connect to remote controller via Wi-Fi, and enable screen recording permission. Now you can see your phone screen on the remote. Here is native camera app. You can flip the screen with this icon and zoom in. So now I am able to adjust the framing while I am filming myself with a rear camera. On the remote, there is only a joystick, record button, and this little side button. When you press the side button, you will enable the zoom function with the joystick in DJI Mimo app. Now when you move the joystick up or down, you can zoom in or out. When you press again, it's back to gimbal movement control. Everything else happens on the display. You have gimbal modes here, pan and tilt follow mode, pan follow mode, FPV, and spin shot. You can switch between photo and video mode in DJI Mimo, enable vertical filming, and switch between front and rear cameras. When you swipe down across the screen, you will pull out gimbal controls and gimbal settings. When you swipe up, here is where you can adjust all functions on the gimbal. Gimbal following sensitivity, then you have all joystick settings. Creative Capture has 3 filming modes. Spin Shot, where you can select direction and duration. Surround Shot, where you can choose between 360 and 180 degrees. You can select duration and direction. The last one is the H2B path, which is suitable for filming time lapses. You just select point A, point B, choose direction and duration. The last icon will take you to gimbal status, where you can manually balance the gimbal, enable auto calibration, and adjust horizon. Swipe to the right, as I already showed before, that will enable tracking camera view. Swipe to the left will give you instructions on how to mirror the screen to the remote. I have to say that the upgrades are great. The tripod is definitely a lot sturdier now, and I also have to mention that the gimbal can give you up to 10 hours on single battery charge. You can also use the gimbal as a power bank to charge your phone when you're not shooting. The second generation AI tracking module fill light has been also upgraded. You now get 8 brightness levels and 8 color temperature settings. Let me show you more creative modes. When you tap on the widescreen, you will pull out mode selection. Let's run through them. This is a spin shot. It's not the same as it was before. You've got now 3 choices when it comes to spin shots: max rotation, end-end landscape, and end-end portrait. It's much easier now to achieve the perfect shot for your edit. The next creative mode is slow shutter. If you try this in low light, you will achieve cinematic light rails and ambient motion. The next one is action shot. This new mode is designed to achieve stable fluid action shots. Dolly zoom is the last one. You can do both zoom in and zoom out effects. There are 2 more upgrades that will help you to achieve creative shots, but those will not happen in DJI Mimo app as they are mechanical. They will happen directly on a gimbal. The first one is a low angle shot. All you have to do is tilt the pan axis forward, and now you can shoot close to the ground angles. It's much easier to achieve them this way. The second one is full 360 degrees pan rotation. This is especially useful for tracking shots. Just place the camera down, show a gesture to enable tracking, and just keep circling. This would be one way to track. There are actually 3 ways you can track with this gimbal. Now, the first tracking mode is for Apple users only, as you can track via Apple DockKit, so you don't need the AI tracking sensor. This tracks only a person, and this is suitable for things like live streaming or lecture, for example. The next tracking mode is with the 2nd generation AI tracking module. You can track any subject, and this would be an option for Android phones as well. You can track with a selfie camera or rear camera depending on how you install the AI tracker. You can enable tracking with gestures. Palm is to start and stop tracking. Once the tracking is enabled, you will be always in the middle by default. To reframe the tracking position, show double L gesture, move to a new position, and show double L gesture again to confirm. Peace sign is the last gesture that will control start and stop recording. Once you enable tracking, the ring light will start flashing. When the gimbal is not tracking, the light is solid green. To track any subject, swipe left to pull out tracking camera view and tap on Recognize Subject, or select the subject by sliding across. The last tracking mode, DJI Mimo Active Track 8.0, is the most advanced. You don't need to use the AI model. This happens in the DJI Mimo app. You can track any subject, you can enable gesture control and smart capture. When you film a group of people, smart capture will recognize individual people. You can then tap on the person you want to track, and you can also switch tracking while filming. Let's stay for a bit in DJI Mimo app. In case you are wondering, yes, it's a different day, it's a different city. Whatever you were seeing until now was happening in Peterborough, Ontario. Right now I'm filming in Whitby, and the temperature dropped a bit. Let's tap on settings and go to more settings. It will take you through 3 pages: gimbal, active track, and general. Here you can customize gimbal, customize tracking. Here you can select following sensitivity, subject location, disable tilt follow, and selfie active track. The last page, general, is also quite important, as here you can change photo aspect ratio, select video color mode, you can choose between Rec 709 and Dolby Vision. Other settings such as grid lines are here as well. Those can help a lot with composition. When you go to a home page and then to the editor, you will notice that many new templates have been added. You just select your clips and it will edit for you. Another super fast tool is One Tap Edit. Select at least 5 clips and let the app handle the rest. It will be done all on its own, and if you decide to edit on your own, hit a new project and edit. Many tools have been added, it's worth checking out. DJI also offers a new Osmo Mobile 8 creator combo that includes the DJI Mic Mini 2. I'll link it below for those interested in video description. Give it a thumbs up if you found this video helpful. Don't forget to subscribe for more, as I will be creating very soon an in-depth tutorial on how to use this gimbal. And for now, I'll see you in one of those videos next. Ciao, ahoy!